y'all. My god, my tongue. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. A lot of you have been asking for my skincare routine and I got you. So I'm here to tell you all what I apply on my face precisely to give me this flawless skin. Well, it's not very flawless, but as flawless as it can be. I'm not gonna keep anything, so I'm gonna show you all the products that I use and why I use them. I'm not a dermatologist, so I'm not gonna be going in depth to be talking about the acids and all that. I'm gonna try to put on the screen the different acids and what they do to your skin depending on your skin condition and what you're trying to achieve. For this video, I'm just going to show you all what exactly I use. I also want you all to know that I take supplements for my skin as well, but that will be in a whole separate video. So make sure you turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified once as I post that video, giving you all the details of what supplements I take for my skin, for my body, to give me this glow. You know, skin is skinning. All right, no ranting, let's get right into it. So I start off with my skincare routine using La Roche-Posay, the Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. So the reason why I use this cleanser precisely is because it's very hydrating. If you have a dry skin, I would highly recommend you using a hydrating face wash. It doesn't necessarily have to be this one, but I love this one precisely. You can buy any other hydrating face wash because you don't want to wash your face and your face feels dry. I don't like that feeling unless you're very oily and you're trying to reduce the oil production on your face. But this one is my favorite because it's very hydrating. I am a sucker for hydrating products. Anything that is drying my skin counts me out. So this one has ceramide and niacinamide. I have a combination of skin depending on the time and season. I could be leaning a little bit more oily or a little bit dry, so I just want my skin to be hydrated. That's what makes your skin look healthy, in my opinion. Okay, I use this on a regular basis, morning and night. If some days I have pimples on my skin or I have dark spot on my skin, I use this soap, Kojic Acid Dark Spot Remover. This soap is very drying, just so you guys know. I don't use this as my everyday face wash, so I only use this in those times that my face is kind of like breaking out. So I use this to help me get rid of the pimples and to help with my dark spot. Let me show you guys the inside so you see how this. So this is it, just this. I don't use this on a regular basis, and also I use this if I notice that my skin is darker, maybe if I've gone under the sun and I have some sunburn. I use this mostly at night. I never use this during the day. I use this at night, and I make sure that I condition myself and moisturize myself very well because, like I said, it is very drying. So if you feel like your skin is a little bit darker, you have dark spots, or you want to brighten up your face, I would say you should use this. It's not bleaching, but it brightens up your face, so I highly recommend this. But just so you know, it dries your skin. Okay, so we've spoken about my face wash, right? This too. Okay, the next thing I proceed after washing my face is using a toner. So I personally use a hydrating toner, like it says normal to dry skin. And like I mentioned, I always like hydrating products. It has to be hydrating. So some people might choose not to use toner, but I personally would highly recommend toners because it kind of like balances the pH level of your skin, and it also preps your skin for any other treatment that you apply to your skin. So I highly recommend you including toners to your skincare routine. So I use the hydrating toner. Again, my products have to be very hydrating, and this one has ceramide, hyaluronic acid, of course, for the hydrating feel, and it has niacinamide, which is similar to the face wash that I use. So this is my go-to toner. But if you know any other toners that you think is really good, please comment down below. I would really love to try them out. But yeah, this is a toner that I use after washing my face morning and nighttime. So after using my toner, I proceed during the day to apply vitamin C serum. I have two things that I must have in my skincare routine. This is one of them. Vitamin C. During the day, you need this. This helps to brighten up your skin. It really brightens up your skin. So I apply this every day in the morning when I'm washing my face. This specific one, I love it because it's very hydrating. Again, hydrating. So there are other vitamin C's that could be good, but it's drying. I've tried other ones and it's very drying to the skin. I don't like that. But this one is not drying at all. So I love this specific one. This is Eclat. Anything that I've mentioned, I'll try to put it down in the description box. If you don't see anything, please let me know. I'll put it in the description box. But yeah, vitamin C for daytime. I have a different routine for nighttime, but let me show you all the two stuff that I use for my night. So I use the retinol, and I use this Paula's Choice exfoliant, right? So retinol is what I use after I wash my face, tone my face with this hydrating toner. I use the retinol when I notice that my face is looking a little bit dull, and if I notice some wrinkles, I use retinol. I don't use this every night. Retinol, I don't think you have to use retinol every night. I can use this maybe twice a week, maximum 3 times a week. I don't go more than 3 times a week. Never use this during the day. Nighttime I use this. So for this exfoliant, I apply this exfoliant after applying the toner, but sometimes I apply this without the toner. I use it mostly when I have pimples on my skin and I want to smoothen my skin. This is really, really good. This is one of the products that I must have in my nighttime routine. If my face feels rough and I have pimples or I see dark spots, I use this exfoliant mostly maybe like 3 times a week, not every day. You know, sometimes this treatment doesn't have to be done every day because it will be too much for your skin and you don't want it to destroy the skin barrier. But this is really, really very good for a nighttime to give you that smooth look, especially if you have bumpy skin or acne or dark spots. I don't use them together though, just so you know. I don't use them together. So either I use this for one night, or the other night I just use this one, not together, my sister, because that one will be too much for your skin. You wake up and your skin will be worse and you'll be wondering whether it's a product or it's you. It is you, because you combine the two. All right, I've said it. All right, let's move to the next. I don't know why I sounded very violent like that. But anyways, moving to the next. After applying my vitamin C during the day, I proceed to use my Snail Mucin Power Essence. This is, besides the vitamin C, this is another product that I need to always have in my skincare routine. I always have backup. This hydrates my skin. I cannot really stress this enough. Your skin has to be hydrated so it feels plump, it feels healthy. So I always apply this every day, morning and night. So after that, I proceed to use this moisturizer, La Roche-Posay Double Repair Face Moisturizer, and I use this both in the morning and at night. So the reason why I love this specific moisturizer, because it really suits my skin and it helps maintain the natural skin barrier, right? So if you've used a lot of products and you feel that your skin feels irritated, or it feels like you see some redness, or you have that tingly feeling to your face, this is really a good moisturizer to use, because after that your skin really feels suited, really, and the redness will be gone. For me, my redness is gone and I feel better after using this moisturizer, and it is very, very moisturizing. So this one has ceramide and niacinamide. You will notice that most of my products that I use have ceramide and niacinamide because it gives me that feeling to the skin that I really love, that suited feeling, that hydrated feeling, that really smooth skin and plump skin feeling. So I really love this moisturizer. Before I used to use this Neutrogena Hydro Boost moisturizer. I loved it because, you know, it moisturizes your face but it's not very oily. The only reason why I changed to this is because of, you know, the suited feeling that this one gives, and it kind of like restores the natural barrier of your skin. So that's why I really go for this one. But you can also do this one as well. This one is actually the nighttime one, so I use this sometimes at night because it's thicker, and when the moisturizer is thicker, it kind of lasts throughout the night, so that when you wake up your skin still feels hydrated. So your nighttime moisturizer has to really be thick because you want your face to be really moisturized and hydrated throughout the night. You know, when you sleep on the pillow, the skin gets dried up, but if you use a very thick moisturizer, when you wake up in the morning, your skin still feels good and hydrated and moisturized. So these two are good. I'm actually running out of this one, you know, it's almost finished. So once this is finished, I'm not gonna repurchase this because I'll just stick with this. But yeah, that's it for the moisturizer. Please never neglect under your eyes, because you might not see the effects right now, but once you get older, you see, you know, under eye has wrinkles, and you have that dark spot under your eye. You don't want that. So I always try to remember to apply my eye creams. So I use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost because I just want my under eye to feel hydrated, you know, feel supple. You shouldn't feel very dry, because when it's hydrated, you see less wrinkles under your eyes. So this is why I always go for this eye cream. I highly recommend this. It is gentle to the skin and it gives you that hydrated feel under the eye. So after all this, during the day, I'll highly recommend you applying your sunscreen. I use La Roche-Posay sunscreen. This is 60 SPF. I have another one which is 100 SPF. So 100 SPF, if I know that I'm gonna be out in the sun the whole day, I use that. If I know that I'm just gonna go out to run errands and come back, I use this one. Again, it is very moisturizing. This one has a cooling effect, which I love, because in the heat you really enjoy that cooling effect that it gives to the skin. So one thing I would say is I don't use sunscreen, or I would say I haven't found a sunscreen that I can use under my makeup. So if you know any good sunscreen that I can use under my makeup without making my makeup separate or without making my makeup cakey, please let me know, because I'm always scared whenever I want to do my makeup. I don't apply sunscreen because I'm like, the last thing I want is for my makeup to be ruined because of the sunscreen. If you use this under your makeup, please let me know if it's good or not, or if you have something else that you think I should use under my makeup. I really appreciate you commenting down below for me to try out. So yes, I use this, you know, during the day, especially now that it's sunny and hot. You always need your sunscreen. So another thing that I kind of like want to mention is this is another toner. I believe this is another toner that I use beside this one, but I mostly use this one if I'm breaking out. Though it says hydrating and pore refining, it's a little bit more drying than this one, and it's thicker than this one. So when my face is breaking out, I have pimples, so this is the toner that I apply, but I just apply it on my hand and rub it. But this one I apply on the cotton pad. So I just wanted to throw it out there for you guys to know. Bottom line, if my face is breaking out, the only different thing I do is use this toner, I use this exfoliant, I use do I use this when my face is breaking out? No, I don't use this when my face is breaking out. I use this and this. This is the only two. Oh, and this too. So I use this soap, then I can use this exfoliant. But mostly if I'm using this exfoliant, right, I don't really use this toner. Should I? Maybe I should, but I mean, it's my skin has been fine, so I think whatever routine I'm using is fine, right? But I try to avoid using all this harsh stuff together because it really made my skin very irritable and sensitive, and I don't want that. I'll be having some redness on my skin. I don't want that. So retinol, this one, because this soap has vitamin C, retinol, and collagen, so I can use this soap with my retinol. Yes, I can use the soap with this one or this one, that is fine. But this three, I try not to use this three all together. So either one night I use only retinol, then I proceed with my essence and my moisturizer, or I use exfoliant and I proceed with my essence and moisturizer, and or I apply this toner and I proceed with the rest of the stuff. And I do have like those acne serum, but I only apply them precisely where I have the acne. I cannot find them because I don't really use it often, because I don't really break out that often. But when I do, that's when I start looking for it up and down, and I just apply it exactly where I have the acne, and you know, it helps reduce the acne, and the acne finishes fast. So yes guys, I hope I've covered what you guys wanted. Like I said, I also take supplements for my skin, so do well to subscribe if you're not subscribed, so you can get notified when I post the video of my supplements I take for my skin and for my body, and also what I use for my body. So my body wash, my body lotion, I also create a separate video for that. So yes guys, without further ado, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.